is real.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down.
Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
Welcome to the Baller Alert Show, featuring your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
Yeah.
It's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns.
Kid Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian Sue Solo.
Yeah.
Happy. The weekend has passed. Ladies and gentlemen, Rari, Sue, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Turn up, don't turn down.
Because you're a DJ now,
Turn
and you're
down
in
what?
demand.
I'm officially a DJ. I don't host any parties anymore.
Come on, hello.
Officially, you know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm DJing for real now.
Yeah.
That's good.
What
Yes,
else?
sir.
It's going great.
Oh, just clubs. Yeah, clubs after clubs after clubs. Getting ready for this Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Charging triple all Super Bowl. I'm just letting you know. We charging triple.
You should, though. Everybody's price should automatically go up on big events, especially that brings over 100,000 people to their respective cities. You know what I'm talking about?
Factory.
It's only right.
Factory.
And if you don't, then you just go to hell, goddamn. You wasn't meant to be out here in these streets anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired.
Kenny Burns.
I'm just tired. People got to demand their worth.
That's right. Yes.
If you don't demand your worth, you be on the goddamn toilet sick
Very true.
with your face or your ass. Either or, it's going to be on the
Kenny
toilet.
Burns got water flying out at the bottom.
How was your weekend, Sue Solo?
I had a great weekend. I've just been working on Super Bowl as well. Got something really dope coming up. And I had a little date at the house. I had a date night. I invited someone over.
You had a date.
Wait, you had a date at your house?
Yeah, I had a date night. Someone made it over to a date night at the
this
house.
is interesting.
Someone
news,
made it
ladies.
over.
And let me tell y'all the fuckery, right? So he was like, he
the
was like,
fucking or
what
fuckery?
The fuckery.
Okay, all right.
He was like, what are you cooking? And I was like, it's a surprise. Shout out to Chef Harper for stopping by the house, dropping everything off for me, making it real nice and easy.
So you had a whole
with the
setup.
sauces. Oh yeah.
You set it up for him?
I dumped the mac and cheese back in the cast iron skillet, like put it in the
Oh, so you really faked the funk on it?
Oh,
Okay.
you faked the cooking?
Yeah.
Oh, hell. You know
You
I'm
don't
on my
cook?
live, right?
That's
So-
fine.
so you don't
I'm
cook?
saying it on camera. Like if it's all good enough on camera, it's good for the
So
live.
you don't
Hey,
cook?
I don't cook very much, but the food was wonderful. We had a great time, and
That's good.
I told
So
him.
he enjoyed the food and thought that you cooked it.
I only let him think that for the first hour. I'm not that shady, y'all. I told
Okay.
him.
Oh, so yeah.
But we
I was
had a
about to say, show about to find out.
Yeah, no. I told him.
Okay. So it was cool. He was cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
You didn't give him none, did you?
No.
All right.
Not yet.
Hey, so out here tripping, man.
Tripping. That's how the
Dang.
weekend went. I wanted to tell y'all a funny story.
No, that was dope. So the food was good.
Chef Harper, thank you.
You enjoyed your
He's
time.
Amazing, yeah.
So you still on the market?
Yeah, I'm still on the market.
Okay. All right. Great.
Not exclusive at all.
Well, I had a.
Still, you can still be looking for me, Kenny Burns. Find me somebody.
Okay.
Qualified.
I'm gonna stay out of it. I didn't really do much this weekend, y'all. I've been getting ready. I was just telling Caesar, put it on the screen, Caesar. That's your new nickname. Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen, Caesar.
I've been
changing it all over. Listen, put it on the screen, Caesar.
Yeah. I'm just getting ready for this. It's about to be a cold, thing all the way to summer. It's gonna be busy this weekend. I start in Detroit for the auto show, and Saturday Larry Morrow with Meek and Fabulous for us All Black with Angela Yee, and then it's Super Bowl, then it's All Star, then it's Grammys, then it's Oscars, then it's bang, 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 bang.
Hey, Super Bowl, All Star, CIAA.
Yeah.
Yeah, CIAA actually is going to Baltimore
After
2020.
2020.
Cold every year. I don't know about all that.
No, I don't know why they did that.
Why'd they go further up north? It would make sense to
They
come
should have
down
brought it to the
south.
south. They should have brought it to like Florida, like Orlando.
They should have brought it to Atlanta.
I mean,
Atlanta could house
they
They
took away the
definitely weren't
BET
gonna
Hip
give
Hop
us that.
Awards. They took
Yeah.
away the BET Hip Hop
But they
Awards.
weren't going to give us
coulda
that.
took it. CIAA?
No, they weren't going to give us that.
CIAA would have been fire.
Ain't nobody going to
been
Baltimore though. I'm not going to
I'm
Baltimore
not going
for
to Baltimore.
nothing.
No disrespect to anybody from
Why? For
Baltimore.
For nothing.
nothing.
There's nothing to
We
do
ain't-
in Baltimore. There are no clubs to house the sexiness that needs to happen for the actual
Okay.
feng shui
I'm not
after.
going
I'm
to
just saying.
Baltimore for
Baltimore, I'm just
CIAA.
playing.
Genuine
But I'm not.
I was
I'm
gonna-
playing.
Really? I've
Baltimore,
never
I'm
been.
just
I've
playing.
never
I
been.
will be right there. Put the half up front, okay? Half up
Baltimore
front,
actually-
half when I pull up.
I'm from DC, so it's a whole ongoing thing with DC and
there
Baltimore.
it
So big
is.
shout out to Baltimore. We'll see if we're coming. Now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Just in case you missed it.
Happy birthday, Lori Harvey. You little cute as a button thing. You.
Oh, wait, put it on the screen, Caesar. Meek Mill had a line in the song.
I got Lori Harvey on my wish list. That's Lori.
I got Lori Harvey on my wish list.
Okay,
and
calm
Trey
down.
Songz
We're
got
about
your girl.
Yeah, but I was about to we're gonna go in because one time for Black love is what I was gonna say because it seems like Trey Songz is finally in love, y'all. He said, "I love you."
Finally, in
And happy
love.
birthday. Finally, I mean, we don't know
He's been in
Trigger.
love before.
We don't know him for being overly affectionate in public. It started with the toes on his face. Everybody saw the picture with the toes on the face, right?
the cute little toes.
And then what IG does, I'm talking about their social goals, and they start this is her toes today, and they did the
nail
whole.
polish.
You hear me? And so I think that's beautiful. I think we should really encourage this for Trey. Knowing him as long as I have, you know what I'm saying? He been out here in these streets and, doing his thing. But now I think it's time for him to settle down, man. I think Lori is a great candidate.
You mean Steve Harvey's daughter?
Whomever's daughter, I don't think it's his
She
actual,
has
but his
a name.
stepdaughter.
Her name is Lori.
It's his stepdaughter.
She
so
is
it's
her
not his
own
real daughter?
person.
No, it's not his real daughter. It's his stepdaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They have a blended family, like a lot of black families are. But I just think it's time. And I applaud that. Congratulations,
Yes.
Trey and Lori. I hope that it is amazing. I would not be surprised if she come up pregnant really soon.
I wanted Meek Mill to get that, man. He said it in the song, and the song was dope.
And like he said, it was just a song. It was
I like the
just
song, man. Nah, man, that shit was hard.
Well, Future's
So you just
also
wanted to see it
saying
happen.
things, and there's other people saying things. But what we got to go with is that she's turned 22. She is young. She is,
Sis is young.
She's just young and fresh, and Trey got him a good one. You might as
He
well.
got her young and fresh. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't think we
Okay,
should use
Blac
the-
Chyna. Speaking of young, fresh, and a little dizzy. Allegedly, she threw a drink in Alexis Sky's face.
Ooh.
No, because I just don't understand. I just saw the video.
I heard
and-
that somebody was in somebody's section, and
Somebody was invited to someone's section.
Yeah, Alexis said that Blac Chyna invited her into the section, and then after about 20, 30 minutes went by, she got upset, asked her to
She said
leave.
they had 2 drinks together.
Okay.
Had a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, she was like, "You gotta go. You gotta get out of my section."
I think it was
Go on ahead and put that on the screen.
the people
Caesar.
who came with Alexis Scott.
Oh, they
But
were
sometimes
what you heard? Say it.
the friends don't be cool. You don't be cool with the friends.
right.
I think it was you hang with that motherfucker.
That's what you heard.
What I heard.
Okay. Well, I can understand that then if people in the section is just getting a little because you know how
from
people.
what I
get.
heard, them two don't have no issue.
But it was at a private house though. Like it wasn't even at a club.
It wasn't
So
a
how?
club.
What
Yeah, it was
sections?
a
I'm
private
confused.
residence, and allegedly Blac Chyna sent someone to Alexis Guy to say, "Hey, she wants to kick it with you." So then she walked over to the section. They had 2 drinks, and then out of the blue, she said Chyna snapped and just was like, "You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go."
Well, we'll see what happens because Alexis wasn't too happy. She done went to IG Live.
Said the girl was on
went
coke.
crazy, yeah, crackhead and all kinds
Which
of
we've
shit.
heard before. I've definitely heard rumors. I don't know if they're true, obviously, but I've heard that Blac Chyna is spiraling out of control and she's really getting into.
Well,
the
what do you
type-
think? What do you think's gonna happen if fame
I
and
think
money
Hollywood
comes
is a
along?
motherfucker.
Yeah, it
Hollywood
is.
is tough.
Fame sucker. Hollywood
Yeah.
is a fame sucker. Suck the life right out you. Speaking of sucking the life right out you, Donald Trump is killing the world. TSA completely gone, fucking crazy. They playing rap music on the PA systems in the airports. There's a gun. You heard about the gun that got through right here at Hartsfield in Atlanta. A gun got through security. Okay, Donald Trump, you are a piece of shit. We need to get you out of office immediately. And then you heard about the FDA. The FDA said that they slowing down regulations on food, so whatever we eating might not be inspected.
It ain't gonna be inspected.
So, from meats to
So whatever.
Anything that we eat.
Hold on, and then this
They don't
clown.
expect
So the
that shit
salad ain't
anyway.
safe no more.
No, and salad,
Well, the salad ain't been
they've
safe.
been recalled.
Salad been-
Talking about the romaine, I ain't never eat the
Romaine?
romaine.
No, it's back.
motherfucker.
I had
ate
some last
drugs.
night from Gio.
No, it's back.
It's back now. I had it last night. I'm still here. But this clown is crazy. He gone. And mind you, he said he was taking responsibility. Everybody hear that? I am taking responsibility for this shutdown. It's on me. Blah, 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 blah. Now, clearly we're at the longest standstill for a government shutdown to date This idiot goes to Twitter and says the fake news gets crazier and more dishonest every single day. Well, my mama worked for the government, by the way. She's going to be calling me for rent real soon. Amazing to watch as certain people covering me and the tremendous success of this administration have truly gone mad. Their fake reporting creates anger and disunity. Take 2 weeks off and come back rested. And then he said, chill. Nancy and crying Chuck can end this shutdown in 15 minutes. At this point, it has become their and the Democrats' fault, not mine. How, Sway?
Because they won't give me what I want, so it's their fault.
But
is what he said.
What responsible human beings in the Republican Party is just not smacking this motherfucker on the back of the neck? You see, like the little memes and the joke back in high school. God, somebody just need to smack the shit out of him on the back. And then he was in the radio interview or in a TV interview the other day. He had this one hair. The hair was just hanging. Like, you are a clown in every sense of the word, Mr. President. I don't even understand how they're allowing this.
They're allowing it because that's exactly what they needed him for.
To do what?
They needed him to be...
To cause divisiveness in the country.
Yeah, they needed him to be the puppet to do it. He's the right person to do it.
But it's just, I mean, these are people, it's 800,000 people that aren't getting paid.
Confidence. Like,
I seen somebody post a pay stub online, and they would work 62 hours, and it said net pay zero. That's fucking crazy.
But ain't nobody went to do nothing about it yet. I swear to God, if it was the hood, you'd be done burnt down every store.
I'm calling out all Crips and Bloods and gang members. Go ahead and do something.
No. Chill. But I am confused.
I'm gang bang against Trump. Fuck it.
No, but I'm saying, though, think about it, though. If it was in the hood and something happened in the hood and we were disgusted by it, we'd tear up our own shit. I mean, quitting is one thing, but I'm just saying, the loss of pay in general. Like, most people in the world are paycheck to paycheck.
Facts.
You lose one check, you behind the 8 ball. Totally. So trying to go get another job, a lot of them staying down because they're like, fuck
because
the government gotta
come
back. The government ain't gonna stay down for long.
Because of the wall.
He wants his damn wall.
What? And the people they just showed him when he went down and took the trip to the border. They showed him like there's a wall right here. There's a tunnel under the motherfucker. So wherever they want to get, they gonna get through that. They gonna figure it out. The wall does what? It's a vanity sign for you that will last when you're not here. That's the reason he's continuing.
The wall is added board security.
Speaking of security, Peter Thomas keep talking about these black women in these blonde wigs. He gonna need a lot of security. OG jumped out there.
I totally respected what he said. Like, I understood
what he
was saying.
I'll give my opinion, but what were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I can understand his perspective. It is crazy, it could be viewed as a self-hate type of thing, but sometimes it's just what people want to wear. Sometimes it's really just their style, their fashion.
Expression.
Yeah, it's just their expression. So there's a really fine line when you're talking about black women in particularly and the types of hairstyles or the nails that they enjoy, or the trends that they like. But I don't have any black friends that wear blonde hair that wouldn't wear their natural hair on any day that they chose to do it. Right. It's just a preference.
Yeah.
It's a style at that.
Well, I agree with the, I think a lot of times, like in society, we just go places because we think that's what should happen versus what we want to do, and such and such is doing it, so I should try it. Whatever works for you, works for you. But I will say this, because Kevin Hart was talking about this in one of his interviews recently. We are so censored in what people are so sensitive. Everything. You damn near can't say nothing without offending somebody nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm not, this has nothing to do with Peter, but I think I'm going to take the conversation another direction. But how you supposed to give your opinion? Like, I mean, a random person giving your opinion really doesn't mean, but when you're a comedians, they talk shit about everybody. That be the funny thing. Like, now it's like you can't say nothing about nobody. And or it's offensive, or it's changing the world. How do y'all feel about that?
I think the times have changed. I think people are a lot more aware of other people's dynamics, right? Like, transgender people are so much more a topic now than they've ever been. So a lot of us are learning more about them. And I think with the more education, we're expecting you to be a little more educated
and thoughtful.
And thoughtful in what you're saying. So I think that's what some of the dilemma is right now.
But I got a problem with that because, hell, I mean, I guess they're going to talk about straight people now just the whole time. If you're just a straight person, aren't we supposed to get offended too? Because then ain't gonna be no jokes.
No, they'll still make jokes.
But one joke about
a little more,
like a homosexual person. Like if it's a joke about it, now it's a big deal. It's a problem. I'm talking about it could be one joke. All right, well, let me just go back to the heterosexual jokes then.
Yeah,
and just keep it right there.
Even like the guy that's a superhero now on Instagram with the pink boots from Southeast DC, and he be running around whooping people's asses. That is the funniest shit on earth to me, but it's funniest because he gay and in pink boots. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for saying that? Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like somebody could find something wrong. No, it wouldn't be as funny if he wasn't doing all them backflips in Jordans. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
With a sweatshirt on. The motherfucker got a tight ass, you know what I'm saying, bodysuit outfit on with some pink boots, and he whooping. So I just. That
line is so blurred because it's like, there's a community, the LGBT community is fighting so hard for everyone to see them as like equals and not judge them. But then on the flip side, when somebody is down low, they threaten like, oh, I'm gonna tell everybody you gay, like it's a bad thing, like you're outing them for being gay. So I think it's just a little difficult for us to kind of grasp what's going on.
Well, we all know Pastor John Gray admitted last week.
Ooh, that was rough.
About a week ago that he cheated on his wife.
That was rough.
And then the TD Jakes video appeared, and he was, what did he say he was doing? He was praying the suicide out of him. And, I don't know if you saw the video, Caesar put it on the screen, but he was, touched his head, fell to the ground, stayed on the ground. This is my thing with church and religion a lot of the times. I think that, man, it's like wrong is wrong. The commonality between all religions is right. You do right by others, right be done to you. If you do wrong, and I just think that it's so amplified when it comes to preachers, you know what I'm saying? And, like you could touch his head and the shit gonna go away. That's just not how life works. Every man is flawed, every woman is flawed, and if they choose to do things, that's by choice. God ain't, it's free will. It goes back to the free will thing, you know what I'm saying? And I just think they put so much size on it. Size from Washington, D.C., that means so much extra amplified. Oh, we're gonna get it out of him. Oh, we're gonna get it out you. You're gonna be fine. No, okay, well, you're gonna be fine when you decide to stop doing the shit. You're gonna be fine when you make the choice to go on and move forward. You're gonna be fine. And so, I just be tripping on how the church, man, be putting you in the trick bag, man. I swear, man, and I'm not saying that TD Jakes is amazing, man, very inspirational. I listen to him. My wife listens to him. I'm not saying anything about individuals. I'm just saying how the church, man.
We hold them to an unfair statute for sure. Like, they're still human.
Exactly.
They're definitely still human. They're going to make mistakes. They curse every now and then, I'm sure. They, look at women outside of their marriages. I'm not saying that they approach them all the time, or any of the time.
They're faced with a lot more temptation too.
Yeah,
there's temptation in the world, period.
I think it's the same thing we do with celebrities. Like, we act like celebrities are supposed to be these perfect role models for our kids, and like, no, like, you're the role model for your kids. And as far as church goes, they're there to kind of, they give you the information, help to teach you. At that point, you cannot look at them as a god. Like, they are not going to be
human
perfect.
Beings. Facts. I just don't, like I said, I think just with the church though, it's so amplified and just all this moment, and it's all for show a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you cheat on your wife, you're sorry about cheating on your wife. You want to stay in your union, you go through the things that you need to go through with your wife.
Facts.
Bringing the congregation in public and everybody into your business is why it amplifies. Think about socially what's been put out there. You can't take that back. So that's going to be a reminder to your wife over and over again. And if the Lamborghini truck was a legitimate birthday gift, it's going to be looked at as you bought that for your wife because you cheated on. It's like,
and when she pull up, everybody will be like, oh, yeah, that's
exactly. Good. So my thing is like, why even do this publicly like that?
He cheated on me, gift.
Well, sis, you ain't getting nothing but some groceries when you got cheated on, so stop.
Oh. Right, and then the hating begins. Speaking of more hate,
you know what I'm saying?
R. Kelly, it won't stop, y'all. It's heavy. It's heavier than heavier than ever. Recently, his record label said they're not putting out any new music.
Whoops, motherfucker!
Amid all the allegations, we've been seeing. What'd you say?
Praise they need to shut down everybody else too.
I deleted all his music off my Serato.
You did?
Yeah, don't play that shit in the club. Don't play it nowhere.
Actually,
Yeah.
a DJ played his song on Friday, and I walked out the club.
Word.
But see, you know what? I'm with you. I'm with you. High five.
But again, before all this shit, I've been not fucking with him, so this ain't new
But this
to
is
me.
turning up. This is just confirming, right? So but it's yeah, like you said, Sue. I mean, where's everybody else then? What's going on with everybody else?
It's coming.
But even Harvey Weinstein, I ain't heard nothing about Harvey Weinstein since.
We have a situation that might be popping up in Atlanta. So, you know, I think things are coming up left and right.
What happened?
You got the house out here. You got the house out here. So.
No, but hold on, Sue. What you talking about?
There may be someone in Atlanta where a tell-all is coming out on.
Who? Come on, what the hell? Who? It's the tell-all. Come on. Don't hold on that. We can't do that to Baller Nation.
Let me drink some water.
Yeah, hold on.
I feel so bad for this.
Who? It's
gonna be on social media. It's already been.
Sue
on social
Solo,
media.
Okay, if it's been on it, what are you talking about?
It's been on social media, but they are coming for Jacob York.
Oh.
There are lots of stories surfacing. It literally was on Instagram. It was
let the people know who
Jacob York.
Okay, but let people know who that is.
I know Jacob from
the clubs.
being as I know a lot of my other relationships. So I never knew exactly what he did but I knew that he was like in management. I believe he's working with Karuchi right now. So it's things are coming out of the woodworks. I think the times of people's secrets are over.
Okay.
It's coming out.
Glad you brought that up. Mm-hmm. So how do y'all feel about no, seriously, because if you look at the history of the music business, if you look at the history of humankind, I mean, Elvis, they said wasn't what's the lady's name he was married to all the time?
I don't remember, but it was she was 17.
Priscilla, right? She was
Priscilla.
I mean, but
he met her. Yeah.
How far do you go back? It's gonna go to the beginning of the time. It looks like. I mean,
I love the examples they gave us in Surviving R. Kelly because it really did put a lot of those celebrities in perspective for us. Like, a lot of us were too young even then to grasp like what was going on with them. It was just like, but now that we're older and we're getting that information, we can take it in and figure out like what we want to do with it.
Well, you can't hide nothing.
You can't hide it now. It's
coming out.
This is the information age. We Google everything now. Back then,
Oh, and there's so much video and audio and
AOL dial up.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely hope the Atlanta edition of Surviving Whoever is not true. I hope it's not.
And the glory is that it's being put out there now because it could go unnoticed like it has been.
Yes. And that's one good thing about it though.
Going into this industry and like you guys having sons, like let's not even talk about the daughters, but you guys having sons. Imagine your kids coming into this industry and then being like that, being one of those men that women have to be fearful of or concerned about, or like that's a big fucking deal. It doesn't only affect daughters. It doesn't only affect women.
Yeah, your
son could be that guy.
I do would like to say something. I hope like teachers are putting in curriculums now, especially when they teaching like human sexual behavior, those classes. They need to start.
You said unisexual?
Human sexual behavior.
I was about to say that's a new one
because you have to take those classes. So like my thing is you need to add social media in there.
Totally, it's
that could be a sexual content thing too.
Right, social media,
because social media is a whole different.
It's a whole nother world. And speaking of the youth of the day, y'all, I saw the most disturbing thing on Sean King's page last night.
I saw that.
I guess in the Asheville Mall, North Carolina, David Stephen Bell, listed as 6'5" tall and 250 pounds, first shoved the little girl and then punched. I'm talking about knocked this little 11-year-old girl out. Now, I do want to say this: there's no excuse for no grown ass man to put their hands on no child. But as they release more of the video, you saw them kind of taunting this man. You know what I'm saying? And this is a lesson to the children
and stuff like that.
Yeah, they put their hand, they pushed them, whatever. But ain't no way in hell you supposed to put your hand on no child.
All
leave the situation, walk away. But this is a lesson to our little brown and black babies. You gotta watch yourselves out here. All this going back and forth with adults and putting yourself on an adult level.
Don't do that.
Y'all be careful. These people don't care about y'all young and y'all little and y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying, grown enough to handle their grown body weight, you know what I'm saying, energy, attitude. Y'all have to be more careful. It's a different time, man, and it's no excuse. That man should not have touched that little girl, pushed her, let alone knock her the fuck out. I said last night, I was having a conversation with my wife. It couldn't be no police, no FBI, no fucking World Brigade, Army, Fort, whatever to keep me off his ass if that was my child. And they gave him a misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor charges.
But black and brown children, you cannot just be out here running your mouth like that.
Y'all don't.
Acting up. I don't know. I do not even know the whole situation, but I saw them push the man, and I saw them laughing and giggling surrounding the man. And I'm black. I understand. You got somebody on the ropes, finish them. But y'all got to be more careful, black and brown children. I'm telling you, man, because that had me, like, I couldn't have been at the mall. Like, if I'm right there, it's all bad.
I'm super messed up by that right now. Like,
it's all bad.
I'm trying to process that.
But we got to help ourselves, too, y'all. We can't put ourselves in them predicaments. We cannot. I said it last week. If you're around wrong, and you stay down with the bullshit, you part of the bullshit. You can't be with the bullshit, y'all. And Rari has a special announcement. And now it's time for Baller Mail.
Before we get the Baller Mail, I want to make sure I shout out to Mary J. Blige. Please put her body on the screen.
Oh,
look
yes,
at that.
Lord.
Look at that right there.
Chocolate.
Factory.
Ashanti, put her on the screen, sis.
Yes, Lord. Caramel,
I just want to congratulate my beautiful black women. Y'all look great. Angela Bassett, but we posted Ashanti, put it back on the screen. And then put Mary J. Blige back on the screen. Oh, Lord.
Put them side by side. Side by side.
Her ex-husband, what the hell is you
Ain't no
thinking?
snap.
Ain't
They
no
get
snap
hand
for
claps.
The hell you divorced that? Something wrong with your ass.
She said she living her best.
Salute to all that, my beautiful colored women. Okay.
And before you get the ball, I do want to say this too. The 10-year challenge that everybody been doing. I will say, black don't crack, baby.
Yeah.
If you look at the majority of the black people getting older, man, it's more together, more refined. You know what I'm talking about? More in they bag. So big shout out to everybody, man.
10-year challenge on Candler Road, flash shows in Atlanta. Put it on the screen,
That
Caesar.
was the best.
It's been the exact
one.
same thing.
Same cone.
Since 2009 when I moved here to
That was the
2019.
best.
They removed a few cones, but you know.
They ain't removed
Hopefully
them.
they get that shit
shifted them
fixed.
over.
They look like they moved a little dirt, left the cones.
That's all.
Lord,
They left all the
Jesus.
cones.
Now it's time for ball.
Come on, Kayla Rowe.
Message. Oh, here we go.
What's that, Zone 6?
It's on East Side, shout. What they don't tell you about marriage.
Come on.
Marriage is a beautiful thing, but with marriage comes other circumstances that you don't know until you have said, I do. Although many feel that they know everything, there is still more to know about their spouse. There are certain things that you will learn about each other as time goes on.
That's right.
Sex is not an everyday task.
Right.
If you're getting sex every day, kudos to you.
Word.
Wow.
Facts.
Married couples assume they will be knocking the boots every chance they get, but once kids and career come into play, it's not as often as you would like. Some days you become too tired and want to relax. If it doesn't have to be every day, but make time for one another. Don't lose that spark that you once had.
Don't do it.
Keep it fresh.
Trust will be tested. Nowadays, a ring doesn't stop people from trying to holler at you, or better yet, throw it at
Make it
you.
worse.
Although you will be continuously tested, you will have to have willpower to do what's right. Remember why you got married. Is this person worth losing it all? Now, there's nothing wrong with looking, but make sure you keep it at just that. I do have a question. Is there something wrong with looking? Don't answer that yet.
Absolutely not.
Don't answer that yet.
Absolutely.
Finances finances will make or break your household. Many may not believe that this is a deal breaker in a marriage, but it is.
Oh, but it is.
Talk to one another about finances, plans for the future. You have to plan your moves together. If the two of you are planning to buy a home, car, or go on a vacation, talk to each other about it. Don't make decisions without discussing it with one another. You are a team and you have to work together. Some days you won't like each other. Believe it or not, married people don't like each other all the time. You will have disagreements and you won't feel like being bothered. But the thing is that you are a team and you have to work together.
Facts.
Question though.
What do you do when you don't want to be bothered? Like,
You just
what do
communicate.
You just like say, hey, I just need to
Well, you know what,
to
man?
myself.
I think he said it eloquently. You when you keep rediscovering each other, right? Because that each level of life will take a new level of you, and in a partnership, as Rory mentioned, when you have kids, when you get into property, when you get into your dreams actually coming true, and you actually having to, brave the storm that comes with more finance, and brave the storms that come with family getting older, and I think that it's a constant evolution, and patience becomes the main ingredient, because you're gonna want what you want when you want it. You just got to be prepared to not get what you want from your spouse and be okay with it at that moment, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to deliver for each other. You know what I'm talking about? But it be sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. Yeah. Sometimes you don't got shit to say and it ain't no reason for it. It's just what it is. So don't dig. Don't continue to dig and keep asking the same motherfucking questions over and over again, or try to do something that your partner ain't comfortable with, because I'm telling you, it just causes more strife. And then it be stuff, fellas, to your wife. Your wife sometime don't gotta have no motherfucking reason for the attitude, and you got to be all right with that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't know that you farted in your sleep. She irritated because you farted in your sleep. Then she get up and gotta take your badass kids to school. And the kids done got on her fucking nerve, made her feel less than. She come in with an attitude. You wake up happy as a motherfucker. But you can't be happy if she ain't happy. So if she's sad,
put no lotion on his
go on, make her a biscuit, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Put some eggs on the stove. I'm just saying, it don't be, sometimes in your mind, men and women, you be thinking it's not you. Like, wait, you tripping? Because it ain't got to be no reason. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if I said that right, but I hope you heard the message.
I got the message. We got the message. We got the underlying message.
No, I'm saying there be other things going on that you might not even equate to being a problem.
Right.
Facts.
Right?
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Same with us. We can have been at the job out all day. You know what I'm saying? We hunting and killing out here trying to provide. And you so goddamn happy? Well, why shouldn't she be happy?
Can I
let me just shut my mouth so I don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I think that sometimes you just got to have a lot of understanding, a lot of patience. You know what I'm talking about? And then sometimes just shut the fuck up.
Yes. Yes, sometimes just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. And now it's time for comment creeping.
Playing from it 4 times. Creep.
Okay, since we're talking about love, let's just keep the love thing going.
Love is deep.
Latina X3. Last night's antics. And of course her boo, No Limit Herbo says, LOL, you glad you met me so you can steal my jackets for late night antics such as this one. And she responds to her boo, you know it, with 3 T's. Let me tell y'all, we choose our men based off of your style sometimes, because the whole goal is to go in your motherfucking closet and take your sweaters and your shorts, your t-shirts, but y'all know that already. And y'all don't allow us to do it until you really love us. So, you love us and we take your clothes. That's just how it works. That's how love works.
Right.
That's how love works. Like, I feel like I have so many of Wayne's, one of my homeboy shirts. Like, I'm getting ready to go to Kenny's house. Go in his closet, see what he not finna wear no more. Ferrari finna drop some shit off. And let me date somebody in real life. I will be in your closet.
Wow.
That's just love.
I think women like to wear their men's stuff
We
anyway.
love wearing our men's stuff. It's just so cute. It just makes us feel like
territorial.
we're just wrapped up in you. And
connected.
Yeah.
It's territorial.
Absolutely.
All right. I can see that.
Lori Harvey finna be walking around in Trey stuff.
Right? Oh, all right.
I got Lori Harvey on my wish list. That's the only thing I want for Christmas.
Damn, dog.
I love
mad
that.
about that.
I want him to have that.
Yep.
I mean, not just her. I want him to have love in the life.
Okay, I thought you were agreeing with him on the Meek situation.
No, I mean the song, man.
Meek is on ice right now. He's talking about our braids under our wigs and shit.
He just said
he's a little bit on
he said
ice right now.
He don't like wigs.
Hey, no problem. We're just saying that we named our braids.
He had a bad experience
after
having sexual intercourse with a woman.
No
tried
problem.
to grab her wig. It
no
came
problem.
off and saw
he sparked a conversation that would not stop. Okay.
Okay, I got something to say about
now we're
the
gonna
lace fronts.
call the braids something else.
How many lace fronts you see? And I'm asking women.
Quite a few. I've seen.
No. Do you see that aren't together? That be sitting on top of something.
Yes.
Don't have the glue lay down. The baby hair.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
It's them.
That's what he said he don't like.
That's all he said.
No problem. As
and y'all got an expiration date on the motherfuckers not coming up. You know what I'm talking about?
That's fine, but we are changing the name of the braids. Okay, they will no longer be called the Meek braids. We're waiting on the new name to be announced. That's all. That's just how we feel.
And I just want to say this too.
Like you said, we don't always got to have a reason to have an attitude.
Is there a week, like long, limited period of time that you should wear that because the smell?
How long?
No, I've never had a lace front. I've never had one.
Okay, well, wigs, anything that ain't yours.
No, you definitely need to get your hair washed.
Well, I know it's an expiration date for different ones. I mean,
yeah, it's
the helmet one. Yeah, the helmet. What's the helmet one called?
The helmet's the wig.
That's just a wig.
Okay.
Yeah, that
and so, but the lace front is also a wig too. It's just tied down.
It's just like glued down. So there's a different process.
Then they got this thing called frontals.
Wigs.
So the glue don't fuck with your baby hairs, your edges.
I think they do. I think the glue does.
So why would you do something that fuck with your edges?
I think it also depends.
Quick.
I think it also depends on your hairstylist. If your hairstylist is as great as mine, shout out to JoJo, then they're gonna make sure your edges is laid.
These are all valid questions, by the way, because the smell sometime when you're walking by somebody with lace front slash or and wig. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
One of them is, I mean,
a quick weave situation.
I'm just saying. Then y'all got these dudes out here going to get goddamn faux dreads and faux beards and all with the Waka Flocka.
The lace beards.
Not Waka Flocka. I'm talking about what in the hell.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. You should try it. I think that would look really good on you. Okay.
Hell no.
This much as I can grow.
And now it's time for Confucius Said. Oh Lord.
Right here.
Baller Nation, and specifically those with a bright light and something to offer the world. The first thing they, capital THEY apostrophe will do is try to make you think your powers aren't as great as they are.
Yes.
The first thing and second thing they will do is try to put you in a box. They will also go forth and try to make you feel like your superpowers aren't that super. But see, I'm here to tell you, fuck them and fuck they. Double down on them superpowers. Somebody uncomfortable in your presence, make them more uncomfortable. Because that's their insecurity, not yours. Especially like my good brother Kevin Hart says, you can't deny good. You can't fake good. And if somebody has an offering, you must receive that offering. Because guess what it could do, Ball Nation? It could help your shit. A lot of the time we be hating on people for no motherfucking reason. Because they dress well. Oh, because they got a certain ability that I don't have. Well, goddamn it, go on and embrace it. Take a little piece from each of them players and add it to your game. See, that's what the body of work is about. It's about taking pieces that you admire and you like and add it to you, to your personality. So stop trying to dim people's light and let them shine. It's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns. It's the Ball Alert Show. Peace.
Baller Alert!
The dream is real.